What if JAM had deliberately exposed some of the questions that they are going to ask in the examination in some of the books that they asked you to read? Good day, my name is Shiju Adeolushola Samson from Academic Tutors. Today, I'll be exposing you to how you can study and do very well in less than 1 month. If I'm not mistaken, if you are seeing this video as at the time I'm uploading it, you agree with me that it is barely 1 month to the examination, and it is possible that by now, anxiety must have started setting in because you would have concluded that you are not fully prepared for the examination. But congratulate yourself if you are seeing this video at this very moment, because it is still possible for you to score very high, secure admission into the institution of your choice, and to study the course of your choice, only if you watch this video to the very end. So in this video, I'll walk you step by step to how you can score so high in the forthcoming examination, even in less than 1 month. Do you think it is impossible? I bet you don't want to know what I'm about to show you. The first thing you have to do if you want to score very high in any examination is to make sure that you study some of these, their recommended textbooks. And upon that, there are still so many things that are hidden in the recommended textbooks that no other textbook will expose them to you. For example, I have noticed something that in all the recommended textbooks that JAMB asks you to study, most especially chemistry, you will not believe it. There are always multiple choice questions, what you call objective question. But I want to ask you a question. What type of examination are you writing? Is it the one that you have to write, or the one you just have to pick an option? The examination you are preparing for, is it multiple choice or theory? So in all the textbooks that JAMB recommended, you would not believe that everything has multiple choice. And let us assume that if JAMB recommended 5 textbooks for a particular subject in just a topic, it is possible that JAMB extracts questions from each of those textbooks and sets them for you. And some of you are still in the habit of not attempting the exercises at the back of each topic. You have yourself to blame if you do not do what I expect you to do. So what I'm expecting you to do is just pick these textbooks, read everything completely, and then make effort to solve all the exercises that are at the back of each topic. Another thing that you have to be very, very cautious of is picking a textbook that is very voluminous to study for this examination. If you do that, when it is just 1 month to the examination, you will fail woefully. I am promising you. Always have it at the back of your mind that this examination is not a test of information. Nobody is asking you for whatsoever, for any information that you know. It is a test of facts. So you are picking what is expected of you. You are going straight to the point. You are picking what you need, and that is all. And guess what? Some of these textbooks that they recommended them based on the fact that they can easily extract questions from them. These textbooks just lead you directly to the facts that you need and not the unnecessary information. So after going through these recommended textbooks, what is the next thing you're expected to do? Study each topic according to the syllabus. The syllabus is there. It is just a manual that guides you towards scoring very high in that examination. It is unfortunate that some students will still go back and pick some textbooks, some random textbooks, and they will start studying all the topics in it, one after the other. Dearest, it is not the time to do that. Please check the link in the description below and find the link that leads you to where JAMB syllabus is. After clicking on the link, download any of the syllabus and then study. Use it to study your textbook. Please do that. Another thing is that you have to solve past questions, bypass questions. I don't want to mention the name of any publisher right now. Past questions are there to guide you. Solve them. Understand how these things are being solved. Don't try to be one of those students that just want to cram the answers in the past question. Please, even if JAMB would set anything directly from the past question, they would change the parameters. So imagine that you have crammed all the answers in a particular question and the parameters are changed. You have crammed the answers, you've not learned the step-by-step solution to that particular question. When you get into the examination hall, you are still going to fail. Your failure will be wanton. A wanton failure. And you don't want that to happen to you. So why can't you just pick these questions, search for anything, get any material to make sure that you provide an answer to that question that you find to be very, very naughty. So please solve past questions. Past questions are everywhere. There are so many of them. In fact, there is one that we prefer using here in our institution. I'll not reveal it to you, only if you ask me in the comment section below. The next thing you have to do is to make sure that this video gets to the people that are out there, to your friends and every other person. To make sure that this video gets to them, please like this video, share it with your friends, comment, ask me the question that I just asked you to ask. What is the name of the past question? Another thing is, The examination is computer-based. So if the examination is computer-based and you are just solving past question alone, yes, I wonder how you are going to manage time. You don't want to make that mistake at all. So try as much as possible to download any of these CBT apps. They are all over this, they're all over the internet. In fact, on our website, we have free version of CBT that you can just take free of charge. Just log in, take the test, and log out. It's as simple as that. And there are so many paid CBT applications right now that are doing very, very well. And if you pick any of them, you are going to score very high in any examination that you are preparing for, most especially for UTME. Additionally, you also have to keep it at the back of your mind that it is not all the solutions that these CBTs provide that are correct. We have found so many errors in so many of these CBT, and we've reported some cases, and you understand. But the best thing you can do is, after solving anything, if your gut feeling is telling you that the question is not correct, please try to look for the right question anywhere. And even if the question is correct and the answer, the explanation to the answer is not looking like anything that is making sense to you, it is not looking intelligible, please try as much as possible to consult any material that you can consult. There are so many videos on YouTube. There are so many videos that you can download, that you can watch, just to prepare yourself properly for the examination. So why should you keep yourself in that box instead of exploring? It is very, how many weeks do you have to the examination? So you can just do everything that I'm telling you now, and then your score will be very, very high. It's as simple as that. If you found value in this video, please do well to give us a thumbs up, share this video with your friends. It will send a message to YouTube algorithm that we are providing value, and this video must get to the person that needs it the most. And it is possible only if you share it with the person. And we'll also implore you to subscribe to the channel so that whenever we drop any helpful content like this, you'll be the first person, provided you turn on the notifications. We'll see you in the next one. My name is Shidradu Lushola Samson from Akadai Institute. Thank you.